Why should you create a product group in personal marketing? It is the perfect way to address your loyalty card holders in a more targeted way. For example, if I do not have a pet and I've never made a purchase in the animal department, then it's not interesting for me to receive a mailing with special promotions for dogs, for example. On the other hand, if I've purchased flower bulbs from you before, I do like to get a reminder that it's time to plant the spring bulbs, or what I can do to use my flower bulbs again next year. This way you can easily make contact a lot more personal.
How do you create a product group in personal marketing? After logging in, go to the Product Group button at the left menu. If you've already linked product groups, you will find the overview here. Do you want to create a new product group? Then click on the button at the top right, New Product Group. You can create a product group in 2 steps. First step. A new screen will open and here you will name the product group. As a name, it is best to enter your company name first, followed by the category. Think for example of Garden Center X-flower bulbs or Garden Center Y-Christmas trees. You always leave the central checkbox empty. At the location, you can select your company name. Include groups you can also leave empty. Now you can save your data. Step 2. Now you will find your newly created product group here in the list of product groups. We now need to link to a product group via Retail Vista, or we can upload a list of EAN codes. Let's look at the register group link first. At your newly created product group, click on the right next to the edit on the down pointing arrow. Here you select Register Connections. At the top right, you can click on New Connection. The screen will open here. Your company name is already filled in. For the external group, you can select here the category you want. For example, I have here barbecues, gas barbecues, and go as much in detail as possible. Now you can enter the name at the top and you save your selection. Suppose, for example, you choose a group of which there are more than 10,000 EAN codes in the register link. Personal marketing will then give you an error message. As an example, you can look at the category of garden plants. If you select this and the linked group is too large, you will get the error. What you can still try is to make different separate connection links within the product group. So instead of the high-level garden plants category, you can create one link with garden plants trees, another link with garden plants conifers, another separate link with garden plants shrubs, and by linking the different sub-register groups, you can eventually have one big product group with all the garden plants ready to use in your mailings. Another way is to make an import with EAN codes. So I will go back to the start. You use this for certain groups that you cannot select via the register links. For example, you can register a group for charcoal barbecues, but often not for Weber barbecues. In that case, you make an export of the group of products from Retail Vista, and we can upload this via a CSV or Excel file. In the first column, the EAN codes must always be in a separate cell below each other. If there are blank cells in between, the system will not read the codes in below, so make sure that the list in column A is not interrupted. Import this list, go to your created product group in step 1 and click on the arrow next to edit. This time select Import. Here you just need to select your file, save it, and the system will do the rest. It also tells you how many codes are now newly stored.
Now you've created your own product group and you can select it when creating a mailing to your cardholders. I advise you to watch the following video in which I explain to you how to send a personal marketing mailing by date so that you can participate step by step.